Studying for the Cloud Plus certification requires more than memorizing a few facts. The exam covers both technical implementations and procedural reasoning across 5 core domains. Without a structured approach, even experienced professionals may find it difficult to retain the right knowledge and apply it correctly on test day. A deliberate study strategy allows you to track your progress, reinforce your understanding, and build confidence through repeated exposure to the material. It also prevents gaps that could otherwise cost valuable points on the exam. The goal of this episode is to introduce you to effective study methods designed specifically for success with the Cloud Plus exam. We will focus on time management, content organization, and study techniques that are grounded in how the exam is structured. You will learn how to use repetition, modality mixing, and weekly tracking to ensure you're absorbing and applying what you study. By the end of this session, you should be able to build your own personalized study roadmap that supports your schedule and learning style. The best place to begin is with the official CompTIA CV0-003 Exam Objectives document. This PDF is available directly from the CompTIA website and defines everything that may be covered on the exam. Each bullet point listed is a possible testable item. While the document does not reveal how a question might be asked, it does serve as your checklist for content review. Use this document as a study companion and refer to it throughout your preparation process to stay aligned with exam expectations. Once you have the objectives document in hand, organize your study sessions based on the weight of each domain. Domains such as deployment, operations and support, and troubleshooting each account for more than 20% of the exam. These areas deserve more time in your study schedule. Domains like architecture and design, as well as security, are slightly smaller but still critical. Structuring your time based on domain weight ensures you're investing your energy where it matters most. A realistic study timeline is essential for maintaining progress without feeling overwhelmed. Most candidates prepare for the Cloud Plus exam over a period of 4 to 8 weeks, depending on experience and availability. Your schedule should account for work, personal obligations, and fatigue. Break your timeline into weekly topic blocks, assigning each domain or sub-objective to a specific period. This prevents last-minute cramming and gives you time to review and reinforce each area before moving on. Using multiple learning formats significantly improves retention. Reading text, listening to audio, watching video walkthroughs, and engaging in hands-on labs all serve different learning channels in your brain. When you reinforce the same topic in more than one way, the knowledge becomes more resilient and easier to recall. The prepcast serves as the auditory layer in this structure, and it pairs well with books, diagrams, online courses, and live practice in virtual environments. Repetition plays a key role in building lasting understanding. Space your review sessions across multiple days, especially for topics that don't click right away. Use flashcards, handwritten outlines, or mental quizzes to revisit the same concepts from different angles. Spacing your reviews forces your brain to work a little harder and store the information more deeply. This approach leads to better recall on test day, especially when answering questions under pressure. The Cloud Plus exam often includes real-world scenarios, which means hands-on practice is critical. If possible, use a lab environment or sign up for trial access to a cloud platform. Practice deploying virtual machines, configuring storage, adjusting permissions, or troubleshooting connectivity. These actions translate directly to the type of reasoning required on the exam. While not every detail will match what you practice, the experience will increase your confidence with the tasks being tested. To monitor your progress, track your study activities domain by domain. Use a checklist, digital planner, or journal to log which objectives you've studied, which you've reviewed, and where you're still struggling. Mark areas of strength and weakness weekly, then use that feedback to shape your next block of study. Focusing on your weakest domain early in the week and reviewing it again at the end reinforces the material and reduces the chance of forgetting it over time. Practice questions are an important part of your study strategy, but they should not be used as your first step. Begin with study materials, then take practice exams after you've reviewed a domain. Treat the results as diagnostic tools to identify weak areas rather than as a score to be proud of or discouraged by. Review every incorrect answer to understand why it was wrong and what the correct choice demonstrates. This analysis deepens your understanding and reduces repeat mistakes. Review should not be something you save for the final week. Instead, schedule regular review checkpoints throughout your timeline. Use these milestones to go back over older topics while continuing to study new ones. This layered approach prevents memory gaps and keeps the full range of exam material fresh in your mind. Reviewing all previous domains weekly will also help you make smoother connections between topics, which is especially helpful for scenario-based exam items. For more cyber-related content and books, please check out cyberauthor.me. Also, there are other prepcasts on cybersecurity and more at baremetalcyber.com. Instructor-led training can be a valuable supplement if you prefer structured environments or need accountability to stay on track. Options are available both online and in person, and many training providers offer schedules that cater to working professionals. When selecting a course, make sure the content is aligned with the official Cloud Plus objectives. Avoid training that emphasizes proprietary vendor material unless it's clearly integrated with the certification scope. A focus class can accelerate your progress and help fill in knowledge gaps efficiently. Joining online study communities adds another layer of support to your exam preparation. Forums, social media groups, and certification communities allow you to ask questions, share resources, and read about other candidates' experiences. Peer interaction can help you clarify confusing topics and stay motivated. However, be careful to avoid sites or groups that promote unauthorized exam materials or answer sharing. Staying within ethical and legal boundaries is essential for maintaining your certification integrity and long-term career credibility. The official CompTIA acronym list is another key study resource. These abbreviations and their definitions appear frequently in exam questions and answer choices. Knowing what each acronym stands for is important, but understanding its role in a cloud environment is even more critical. For example, knowing that IaaS stands for Infrastructure as a Service is only the beginning. You must also know how it compares to PaaS and SaaS and how each model impacts deployment, access, and responsibility. Simulating the exam environment can help you build familiarity with pacing, question navigation, and performance under pressure. Use full-length practice exams with the same 90-minute time limit to gauge how well you manage the experience. Include both multiple-choice and performance-based questions in your practice. Replicating real exam conditions reduces anxiety on test day and helps you develop habits for managing tricky or time-consuming questions without getting stuck or panicked.